Do all these Pixar movies need sequels? Pixar recently announced that they're working on a bunch of part 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s to some of their most iconic films. And I'll watch anything that Pixar puts in front of me, but do all these movies have more stories to tell? Starting off with Toy Story 5 that's coming out in June of this year. I'm not a fan of the first 2 films, but Toy Story 3 and 4, amazing work. So I never really understood why so many people were crapping on Toy Story 4 because I think it was a solid film. I rated it a 4 out of 5. Now there's already resentment towards even the idea of a Toy Story 5. As someone who works at a theater and put the Toy Story poster up, I've seen multiple people walk by saying, I'm not watching that because part 4 was trash and they don't need to be making these anymore. But I think if there's any franchise that Pixar wants to expand on, it should be Toy Story. There are so many characters in Toy Story, which make it easier to expand on those characters. And in this latest film, they're going to be tackling the tablet, which is a threat to toys all over in the real world. I think it's brilliant. I'm excited to see it, so I think Toy Story can get a sequel. Then in 2028, we are getting The Incredibles 3. I don't think it needs a part 3, but if they do it right, it will be worth it. Similar to Toy Story, there are multiple characters that they can use to expand on a story. There's 5 of them in this family. In this one, we need to see the kids grow up. We need some character development. And you know what? At the end of the day, they're superheroes. They can face almost any type of threat and it probably will be entertaining. So this one gets a conditional pass. Then in 2029, we are getting Coco 2, and this is the one that surprised me the most. Coco is most definitely a lot of people's favorite Pixar films because it's so emotional, it's colorful, and it's full of music. And I think it's one of their most creative stories. And at the same time, I think it's a complete story that doesn't need more. I think it's great from beginning to end, and if we didn't get a sequel, I would be fine with that. Coco is different from films like Inside Out and Cars because it really focuses on the lead character more than anybody else, which may make it more challenging to create a film that's as strong as the first one. I am a little bit skeptical, but I also do have this unwavering faith for Pixar, so we'll see what happens. I'll let them prove me wrong. And lastly, we have Monsters, Inc. 3, which doesn't have a release date yet. This one, I'm 50-50 on because I don't even think Monsters, Inc. needed a sequel. Not to say that Monsters University wasn't good, because it was. Maybe it's just my lack of creativity, which lacks to see how much more story they can tell with these characters. But Pixar very rarely lets me down, so I just gotta lock in and see what they do with it.